Shield on, you can't hurt me.
I have
Hey,
a
Lara,
Wookiee.
how are you powering that ray shield?
Portable battery pack.
You know those only last a few minutes, right?
Oops.
Oh no.
Guess your 3 minutes are up.
Honey Bunch, my shield is down. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. Die? Kill you later, Captain.
Honey Bunch, wait! He hung up. I thought he loved me.
I don't think I want to kill her. It's too messy. Although, I mean, she tried to kill me, so I guess as a smuggler that would be... But also, that's the dark side option.
Skavik doesn't love anybody.
My friends all said he was after my money, but they didn't know how he made me feel.
Do I want to be nice? I don't know, I don't want to threaten her.
Go
Let's
ahead
be
and cry
nice.
if it makes you feel better.
I'm sorry I tried to kill you. Do you forgive me?
Okay.
I'm very forgiving when credits are involved.
You can have my credits. They won't buy what I really want.
No sense letting all that wealth go to waste.
I unsealed all the hatches. Here, take the credits. Just leave me alone.
Okay. I guess that was okay. We destroyed all our robots, and we get back. It's kind of what I like. Oh, look. A ship with a view. Ah, come on. I want to go up there and see. Well, I can see my ship over there. Cool. Oh, and by the way, so you see here down there the speeders are disabled, but there is something else you can buy, which is the rocket boost. And that's a lot shorter. Oops. Here. But it's about as fast as the other one would be until it turns off. So that's a neat thing to have, but it has a long cooldown, so you can't always use it. But it's kind of useful to save some time. And hey, we got some money. The mission wasn't a total bust. Speak with Risha. Oh, okay. So now we'll get her snarky comment on what we just did.
Let me guess. It was a trap. One of Skavik's old flames tried to kill me. I'm not even gonna ask. If there's one thing I hate, it's phony distress calls. They make spacers too paranoid to answer the real ones. We'll be more careful next time. We? I'm always careful, Captain. Not sure you know the meaning of the word. Let's get out of here. Deep space gives me the creeps. I've set up some new deals on Alderaan and Tatooine. Ready to deliver the rest of this cargo? I can't wait to meet the buyer of that severed head. Then I recommend setting course for Alderaan first. Let me know when we're there.
Charming. Okay, so these are currency with which you can buy like better armor attachments for your clothing or something. So that's nice. Where is the severed head? Oh, that one maybe? That could be one. Yeah, that's a severed head, okay. I only saw that it was some yellow glowing thing. It's hard to see the head in there. Interesting. Also, sorry Han, it's a little weird that everyone has one of those standing around, given this is set before the movies. But hey, let's just go on. To our bridge. Oh, I'm not running. I thought this felt so slow. Okay, he doesn't have anything to say either. So let's see, we're level 23. And Tatooine is 24. Where is Alderaan? 28. No. Then we're going to Tatooine first, because we're not as outclassed there. Or maybe... what's that? Investigate the quarantine zone. Quarantine zone was on Nar Shaddaa, I think. Oh yeah, okay. So I guess we'll go to Nar Shaddaa first, just so we can level up. And then we do the other one. That's kind of also, yeah, like, you mostly don't need the extra missions, but there's always some small missions. And if it's, you know, like an emergency, and it's, like in this case, it says, oh, Skavak is ahead of us. So it always feels kind of silly to be doing these extra missions while we're actually hoping for this guy not to get there ahead of us, so we actually have some time pressure. I'm surprised that I know which way to turn on this ship now. But here, so this is this, like, you always, like, when you go to that door, you fly down, and when you go into the door downstairs, you fly up again. Okay, there we are. Oh, do we have anything that we want to equip? Oh, we have... yeah, that's something as well. So you level up your characters by getting them to like you more. So that can mean, you know, making the right choices in conversations, where you see these little descriptions there that say, hey, I'm... so-and-so approves, Bodar approves, or whatever. Or you can give them these little items. So there's like lots of companion gifts, so they're different classes and everyone reacts differently. So here this gives moderate influence game from Bodar that always shows you like your current companion and how it works on them. So we could give him that. Let's see, because there's actually some... like, you can romance some of the companions, so that means like you get to kiss them like in a little cutscene. And that doesn't work with Bodar, but it works with Corso, so I'll quickly curl Corso.
Let's have us some fun, Captain.
And then I'll see... okay, no, he only gets a small influence gain from that. So then Bodar gets it. So that's the difference, you know, that...
Bye.
depending on who you give a gift to, they might like it more. This is good, is what that meant. It's always nice that you can see. Okay, so now we have to get to the exit. Let's do it the fast way. So Nar Shaddaa is also one of those big cities, so you have to do everything via taxi, essentially. Or, well, get to, like, each of the islands via taxi. You can't just run from A to B. Which is fine with me. Thing is just, it's, like when I started out, I was very conscious of, well, I have this much money, and every time it takes some money. But after a while you stop worrying about it, because you realize, like, every mission you do, you get a bunch of money, and it's easy to get, like, 10,000s of credits in this game. It's a little harder to get, like, millions or something then, but at least it's always enough for travel.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Also, I'm always a little sad that you don't get your companion sitting on the passenger seat on those taxis. Always seems like, also when you start your rocket backpack, it's the same thing. You just start flying with that rocket thing, and your companion just stands there for a second and then disappears. So most of the time it just looks like you're leaving them behind. Whereas it would be much cooler if they had just said, hey, we'll do a second, you know, like we put the same kind of whatever you're using on your companion and have them fly, like, you know, 2 inches behind you or something. Even if, you know, they won't do combat or whatever while flying, and, you know, you'll get, like, if you're flying past an enemy, they shoot at you, you'll eventually drop out of your vehicle and will have to run there. Okay, we can actually go down. That's funny here that it's always like the mission is always down the left side, but you can always go down the right. See, because they're both the same way. I guess it's just the first one in their internal list or something. So where do we have to go? Upper left here. Okay, so straight ahead, then left. And so this is a rather unsafe area. So you'll quickly get attacked at some points. Let's see if Bodar has anything to say here. Last time I walked past here with another companion. No, I guess Bodar has nothing to say. Usually they had to say something like, well, people do weird body modifications here. Or hold on to your wallet or something like that. So I already did some previous missions on this world. But be careful. Unless I want to fight this guy. Oh, let's fight him for a bit. Just to have fun. Credits. And we can continue. Okay. Let's get back on this again. I guess we'll have to fight here anyway. So why bother? Oh, I should probably check if I need to heal anyone, but I guess we're still good. Oops. Pick to fight with other people. Okay, that worked. I guess we got some credits. Okay. Really want to know why my nose is itching so badly right now. Sorry about that. Of course, it's when I'm having a broadcast. With a webcam, for once. But hey. Okay, so we have to go somewhere left. Let's see, who do we have to... I think we can get past in between. Then we have to get these... I guess I could just do the stealth thing. I guess I want these as well. Okay, we've got them. Let's do a little heal. Just to be safe. Then go to the quarantine zone to do our mission. So we're actually doing everything but doing our actual... Okay, we somehow have to get over there. It's kind of hard to tell like where we can walk through. So this will be interesting. There might be something, some other floor. But okay, we'll just keep shooting at everyone. I guess there is an Imperial lab here. Okay, I guess we need to heal. Oops, I accidentally triggered the dodge. Okay, it goes downstairs here, so that explains why it looked so weird. So I guess we'll walk past down here somewhere. Oh yeah, vaguely remember... Yeah, right. I played this mission on another character. Now let's see if we can get near enough. Yeah. Supposedly the Wookiee also throws people around, but I'm not quite sure I've seen that yet. Oh, and you saw that probably as a line here. It says, defeat lab security, 6 out of 10. So if we keep going here, we can actually get going and... That was efficient. That's nice if you shoot these canisters. That sometimes it will just kill all the enemies. It depends on like different canisters, different things. As you saw, the one here just froze them for a little bit, whereas this one actually blew them all up. Doing pretty good. I'm a little hurt, but not much. It's always good. If you switch them to healing, then effectively, at least this early on, almost nothing can happen to you. So I want to shoot this one. Now we've reached level 24, so now we could go to what's it called? Alderaan. No, not Alderaan. The Tatooine. This is the doctor who does the experiments.
Good evening. Dr. Charnick is at your service. The Empire clearly overestimated its security personnel. That, or you're a Jedi in disguise. Seems an opportune moment to reveal that I am not Imperial. I merely worked for them.
Well, he's an evil scientist, but,
Relax, alright? I just came to talk.
Lovely to hear we can be friends. I enjoy meeting new people. Give me a moment, and I'll revive the good Captain Trazeen, and I'm sure he's eager to speak with you.
So this guy did experiments on Republic soldiers that went into a bar, you know, had them abducted, and then...
What's going on?
You've been rescued. Isn't that wonderful?
I don't know how you pulled this off by yourself, but thanks. They killed everyone but me.
Oh, but we found your friend.
I freed Lieutenant Rail from Club Ufora. He sent me.
Well, I'm glad he made it. What happened here was beyond horrifying. This lunatic doctor's been tearing our bodies apart, grafting pieces onto Imperial spies so they look like us.
A combination of surgery and genetic splicing. Amazing procedure. I'm the first to successfully perform it.
You are one messed up individual.
It's not nearly as awful as you might think. The subjects feel no pain. The Empire was secretly replacing Republic fleet officers with its own agents. Men enjoying their shore leave made perfect targets. The Imperials wanted saboteurs throughout the Republic's warships. They planned to destroy the vessels from within.
You must have inside information to know that.
The facility's commander was quite forthcoming, at least with me.
You deserve to die, monster.
But let's not be hasty. I'll gladly offer my expertise to the Republic. Think of all you could do.
To infiltrate the Empire? Well, I guess I'd go along with using this filth.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to let the same...
The only thing we should do with this horrible man is lock him away.
You're right, of course. I'm not thinking too clearly right now.
Oh dear, you people are passing up a golden opportunity.
I'll escort this sicko to my superiors for punishment. Thanks for all your help.
Yeah, I want to
Tell
be
all your
famous.
friends about me.
I won't forget you.
So I played this. So this is actually a mission that you can also, like, this is one of the found missions on this planet, essentially. Return to Ilox. Who was Ilox? I think that was in the cantina. Oh no, Ilox was the guy at the entrance. That must be here. Okay. So we'll tell him that this worked out, and he'll give us some XP points. And so you see that here this has like this white bar that's slowly going down. That means that's the cooldown for the quick travel thingy. Here he is, the guy we got the mission from originally. So he told us that he'd seen like some people go into this club and never come out.
Heard there was quite a rumble in the quarantine zone. Guessing that was you.
The Imperials were behind the abductions at Club Ufora. I took out their base.
Knew this whole deal was over my head, but I didn't know it was that high. I'll be sure to steer Republic people away from Club Ufora from now on. Take care. And if you get a chance, an old friend in the industrial zone could use someone like you. His name's Gannick.
Okay, yeah, and here, so here I'm getting another experience boost, which is nice to have. Although I still have one in store, and now I can get bracers that are better than mine, or I can get one of the data crystals. So I'll take the bracers. I think that'll be more useful. For some missions you get like 20 data crystals or something, then I take those. But right now I don't have much armor that actually can be upgraded. So like there's different kinds of armor. Like normal armor just gives you certain stats. So like I can't mouse over it right now. But so like you see that total stats, +6 mastery, +7 endurance in this popover. But some have item modifications. So you see for the belt it says dye module open. So many of these items can actually be recolored using the dye module. Like you can buy dye modules on the store. But for example, is it this gun? Yeah, this gun for example has more modifications. So it has a color crystal, blue one. It has a barrel and a mod and an enhancement. And if you right-click that with the control key held, you can actually modify, like, and these things, like these enhancements or mods or this barrel or even color crystals. Well, but these three you can buy on the fleet and then put in here to change the stats. And so every time you level up, well, not every time, but like there's like level 18, level 22, and I think level 26 would be the next one. There are vendors on the fleet that will sell you modifications, and so you'll buy these three things. If you're a Jedi, instead of a barrel, you get a lightsaber hilt, and put that into your lightsaber, and then you slot them in, and then you keep using the same weapon, but it has better stats. But so yeah, let's use the better thing. Okay. And now let's see where the vendor is. You don't actually have to go to a medical droid. You can see on your map, I have vendors on. Okay, so there's no vendor up here, I guess. Let's see if there's one downstairs. Okay, somewhere out there is a... That's a vendor. Okay. So you can go to any vendor that shows up with this 7-like credit sign. Of course, they sell different things, but you can always sell your junk this way, and you see like most of these items in here were just junk, and get credits for that. You can repair your armor. And you can sell any old items that you don't want. Like if they're kind of good or something, you can also put them on your ship or something and use them on another character that you've created if you have several. Which in this game is one where it really pays. Like in Star Trek Online, it's kind of you want to do one Klingon, one Romulan, and one Federation character, because those have different story in the beginning and can use different ships and things like that. And of course the character classes kind of have different abilities, but here you get different story for each kind, so you want to create about 8 characters. Whereas the actual species that a character is, now whether you're human or Chiss, which are essentially blue humans, or so, doesn't really matter much. It has less effect than whether you choose to play a female or a male character, because all the romance options that characters have with their companions in the game are coded to, at least in the original game, in the early one, are made for, are specific to, you know, if you're a woman you can only romance male characters, if you're a male character you can only romance female companions. And so depending on what class you play, you can only romance certain characters. So essentially you might, if you want to get all the story content, you might be playing 16 characters. I think there's like 1 or 2 where you have like only one romance option or something, but there's that. But like, so in this game you actually have a different story for each kind of
select
character.
an available travel route.
Okay, so let's go to the
Have a
spaceport.
safe and pleasant stay.
And anyway, but the species actually doesn't have any effect. You can go to a appearance designer kiosk on the fleet downstairs somewhere there, so you have to go down an elevator first to go to the, I think it's called the Galactic Market or something, on the fleet. And there you pay, but then you can redesign your character. So like choose a different hairstyle, even choose a different species. So that doesn't really have much effect on how your character plays in this game. Whereas the class you choose, whether it's Jedi or, well, one of the two Jedis or one of the two Sith, so the Force users, or if it's one of the warrior-ish ones, one of the, you know, like all the classes. I listed them before. Okay. So let's fly in there so it doesn't get too boring. But anyway, so I already tried out the appearance designer to change the species of one of my characters, and it's actually yeah, fairly easy. Okay, Jedi Consular Hangar Smuggler is back on the right. Okay. So there's a different hangar for like each class. I find that also it's a little annoying and overdone. I think it would have been nice to just have like one, you know, like spot, and when you go down there you go to your ship, you know. And it's just the, you know, like they're all on top of each other or something, and the elevator decides, and you know, you just go on a different floor to get your spaceship or something like that. And here, this is as soon as you go into your ship, it automatically takes off. So I guess that's an optimization to save them some work. I mean, they need a takeoff movie anyway. Okay, so I guess been streaming for a while now, so I think this might actually be a good point to just say, okay, I'll finish the stream here. I'll just quickly go to the next place and show you how that looks, but I probably won't finish the mission there, or rather continue like the main story, which so we've only done a secondary story so far. Okay, so Alderaan was the one that was still too high, so first we'll have to go to Tatooine. That's level 24, which we are now. So in general, I think it's not too hard to play a game and to play as like one level below, but it's not the smartest thing to do. So it's usually better to oh, but now we're there and we get to speak to her. Okay, so let's do that a little bit.
Welcome to the Bantha tail end of space, otherwise known as Tatooine. Hope you enjoy heat, Captain. It's the closest you'll get to landing on a sun, unless you're really unlucky.
What cargo am I delivering to this flaming dust ball?
No delivery here, only a pickup. We're here because of a crime lord named Diago Hickson, the closest thing Noctrain ever had to a rival. Diago was always trying to one-up Nock. They fought for territory, bragging rights, and the occasional woman. The battles were legendary.
Maybe it was Diago who killed Nock.
No, he never came close to beating Nock in a fight, fair or otherwise. Diago celebrated Nock's death by raiding one of his storehouses, stole an advanced Grease sensor computer, priceless technology. To find Noctrain's fortune, we need to pry that sensor computer out of Diago's sticky fingers.
Holding on to things is tricky when you're full of...
Welcome to the Bantha. Hope you enjoy...
Okay,
What cargo?
No delivery. We're here because Diago was...
okay, that wasn't quite what I wanted to say, and I saw like both companions disapprove, so that's why I stopped here. I should stop doing that, really. I mean, it's, yeah, It's the thing where you just play the optimal story instead of the story you want. But really, it looks like Diago 1 was already wrong. Why the
What
rivalry?
started this war between Nock and Diago?
That's better.
Nock was the most successful gangster in the galaxy. Diago was never happy being number 2. Diago celebrated Nock's death by raiding one of his storehouses. Stole an advanced Grease sensor computer. Priceless technology. To find Nock Draen's fortune, we need to pry that sensor computer out of Diago's sticky fingers.
So I played some missions on another character, and I remember, I think Gree are like really like aliens with a really weird like triangular head, and like the eyes are like sticking out of it or something like that. They looked a little weird, and I think they're like ancient aliens from like before, like thousands of years before. First, like, who used the Force or something like that. So like, think the ancient ones just without the noodles hanging from their face. Let's make him an offer, maybe.
Everybody has a price. What's Diago's?
These days, privacy. No one's seen Diago in years. He only communicates through his lieutenants. One of those lieutenants, a Nikto named Two Creek, promised to help. You need to meet him.
He must want something in exchange for helping us.
Two Creek wants fame. I promised I'd tell everyone he helped find Nock Draen's riches. If you run into Diago, watch your back. He makes Skavak look like a Jedi Padawan.
What the blazes is a Padawan?
Jedi in training, goody-goody students, always on their best behavior. Never mind. Two Creek owns a club in the desert outside Anchorhead. He's expecting you. Good luck, Captain.
That wasn't quite what I meant to say, but I think it actually makes this fun. To have this person have no idea about Jedi. I think I'll play it like that. Or at least, you know, like, not much. I mean, not knowing what a Padawan is... That's kind of the nice thing about the stories they tell here, is that they give you, you know, like little bits like that, and then you can just run with it, and if you see another spot, can keep playing it as that, and think you're being creative. Consider sending a gift to a friend. Yeah, they really want you to give them money. Okay, so it's getting late, so let's take a quick trip. Luckily, the basic layout of most of these spaceports is roughly the same. Okay, so we end up on Anchorhead. I always think like Anchorage or something, you know, like I'm like, hey, Anchorhead, Alaska. No, wait. That's on Earth, not on Tatooine. And look, little... what are they called again? They're not the Evox, they're the other one from the first movie. Damn it. I just lost my Star Trek even worse, I just lost my Star Wars membership card. It's getting late if I'm mixing up Star Wars and Star Trek and speaking. So, nice, Tatooine. So this really, the city here, it kind of looks like, well, almost Arabic. You know, just a little less onion-shaped roof. And let's see where we have to go, what direction. Oh, by the way, if you see this here, that's the trainer. And you see new abilities available. You see that from that little green cross under the A for abilities trainer. So you definitely, if you see that on the map somewhere, there is a trainer, and you've just leveled up especially, then you want to go over there. Luckily the cantina is back there, and I think I'll park my, or rather Shui's rear end there when I log off, so I get some rest experience, and then later we'll go to wherever that speeder takes us, like next stream, whenever that is. But so let's go up to the market. You can basically always follow these orange, brownish lines, if you know that. Oh, they're going somewhere there. They're usually, like, if you roughly stay on those lines, usually they go between enemies that, if it's not like a road that leads right into an enemy area. Let's see, is it here? Not our trainer. There's always like 4 trainers in a row, so it can be that whatever trainer you want to talk to is actually in the other castle, as Mario would say. Oh my god, I almost said Mario. Almost said Mario. Okay, where was I? I forgot where I was. Okay, well, never mind. Anyway, so you always have to manually unlock your abilities in this game by going to your trainer. And yeah, there's always, like, all the trainers are usually roughly in the same area. So that's why there's so many empty doors, because of course only the trainer for you. Wait. Oh, I'm actually in the wrong building. Huh. Really in the other castle. What's that one, I guess? Oh, okay. Out there, I see it. Okay.
Being a good pilot's only half our charm, Captain.
Okay, I got triage. And slice droid. Hacks the droid, incapacitating it for 60 seconds, while slice the droid systems reboot, causing non-standard and non-weak droids to heal rapidly. Damage causes this effect to end prematurely. Only one droid can be sliced at a time.
Need advice? I'm your guy.
Okay. So we got some abilities. We could buy some stuff here, I guess. Stims or other stuff. Well, anyway, so let's hop over, yeah, this direction, I guess. Ouch. Yeah, there is fall damage in this game. Different from some others. Usually it's not that much, so like these jumps you can usually just jump. But others are less obvious. Someone got in a fight with a robot. Okay, I think this is the cantina. Yeah. So now we've also unlocked this teleport point. Okay, so this is where we will continue the next time, whenever that will be. I hope it was a fun stream for you, and yeah, try out this game. I think it's funny. I think it has great story and great character moments, and that's what I really like about this game, that you can just, that you can kind of, it helps you make up your own story. Whereas in other games, you kind of have to do that yourself. I'm just trying to remember, I said something about companions and I think Star Trek bridge officers or something. I don't remember what I started. But okay, never mind. This was fun for me. Hope it will be fun for you when we come back, or even better, just play this game and have fun.